Hey guys, welcome to Painting with Whiskey and Women. It's Crysta and Sue. I'm furniture artist out of Barry, Texas. I got it right. And I got a cheek full of stuff, so if I look like a chipmunk. I tried to get in a snap before we went live, and it didn't go so well. I didn't finish. Sorry. Sue, take it away.
Oh, geez, you're something else. Hey guys, I'm Sue, and I'm located here inside the Fleet Traders Paradise. The name of my business is Milo and Picasso. Today I'm going to work on a job that I got from a cabin rental owner called the Southside Serenity. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath cabin located here in the Great Smoky Mountains, and they've hired me to do their cornhole bag throwing thingy majiggy. So I'm going to paint
The corn,
the sky.
the cornhole thingamajiggy,
Yeah,
the cornhole boards.
the cornhole boards. But my mind, that's a lot. That's a lot to retain. So just go with it, Crysta.
I'm going.
So he asked, now this guy's really cool because he hires local artisans from the area to paint and decorate this cabin, and it's a fairly new build, so it's kind of a neat little attraction. He asked me to do the sky and the Smoky Mountains, and I'm going to add a little bit of smoke in there, and trees, plants, and bears. And that's where we stand with this so far. So in order for me to move forward, I'm going to have to readjust my camera while you speak.
Well, I am putting you can't see what I'm doing, so let me get you down. I am doing the next coat of Pro Stick on this little dresser, and I was hoping that I would be further along on this, but Sue knows everything that's going on here. I have planted my garden, and so I had to get my garden in the ground, and it's supposed to rain today, so I wanted to get it in before, it rained. Anne says she loves those boards, Sue. She loves your boards already.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
And so I spent Monday and Tuesday working on the flower beds. And I worked on the flower beds again yesterday. Or I shouldn't call them flower beds. They're not flower beds. It's my garden. It's a raised garden beds. And then yesterday we had our shed that we bought like a month ago was finally delivered because it has to be dry for them to deliver it. So they finally delivered that yesterday. So we've been working on shop stuff, and I've been working on back end stuff for the Waco Crafting Convention, May 5th, 6th, and 7th. That Sue's coming. Sue's gonna be. I can't wait for Sue to come out here. Got her for a whole 11 days, guys. 11 days Sue's will be here. Do you know how much shenanigans we're going to get into with 11 days?
I love it. But you know what? It's going to fly by so fast.
I know. We've got so much work to do. You'll get here Monday, and you're going to get here Monday afternoon. So I figure Monday's going to be a wash. We're not going to get much done Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, we've got to do all the prep. We've got to do all the things. And then Thursday, we set up the booth. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're running the booth, and we're teaching 5 classes over those 2 days. And then we tear down Sunday night. And then Monday,
we die.
Monday's going to kind of be like our first day that we really won't be, into other stuff that we can actually kind of go around and show Sue some of the sites out here. Well, I mean, she's going to see some of the sites. She's going to see the Waco Crafting Convention.
Gosh, it's been 5 whole months since I've been there.
I know. And I know one of the first things we got to do is get Sue to Buc-ee's.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I know.
They were supposed to open our new Buc-ee's right here at the exit 407.
Uh-huh.
this month, and then they put it off, and they just put it off again for sometime in June.
Huh.
So I don't know what's going on. I
Yes.
know, because of the size of it, they're expanding the exit there.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got the shed in, and now I can start working on places in the house because a lot of stuff that I wanted to do was kind of in a standstill. Like my Christmas decorations are still in the front hallway because we didn't have anywhere to put them now that we got the shed. I can put away my Christmas decorations. Oh my word.
Yeah.
Well, I
It's
want to
always
get
something to do.
I know I want to get the garage cleaned out so I can actually park my car in there. So right now you can barely even walk in there. Oh, so yeah, we walked the property last night talking about where we could put the chicken coop.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're having that
And then
discussion.
the goats. The goats are coming. I'm telling you, I will
We
bet you on it.
no, I will take that bet. And you name the denomination. We are not getting goats. We are not getting goats. Sorry. Shorty wants goats so bad, but I don't want goats. They're very, very destructive. You have to build like a Fort Knox level to keep them in, and they chew everything. Like they'll chew a side. If you put the fence and you're like, oh, I'll use the side of my house as one side, they will eat the side of your house. So no, I ain't getting goats.
They'll cut your lawn too.
That's what
That's
Shorty.
funny.
Yeah, that's what Shorty keeps saying. Well, honey, we can just stake them out in the yard, certain areas, and they'll cut the grass. And I'm like, no, no, no,
No, not
no.
now that you got a zero-turn lawnmower, buddy.
Well, luckily, and I'm going to be real honest for you guys that saw that video, we've got a really nice lawnmower that somebody gave us when we moved in here, and we took it and we got it fixed. And it's a professional grade lawnmower. And the first time we started it up, it threw a belt. Like we spent $500 getting this thing, you know, new carburetor, new tires, getting the blade sharpened, blah, blah, blah. I mean, he went through the whole thing, went through the entire thing to get it. First time we started it up, through a belt. So my house looked like it was abandoned. The grass was really high. And so I was talking to one of my neighbors that lives a couple of streets over, and she let us borrow. That's their zero turn. So they let us borrow that zero turn so I could get my grass cut. So it looks like a house again, not like a abandoned property. Um, so yeah, you should have seen me going down Highway 22 on the side of the road because she just lives 2 streets behind us. And so I got Austin to drive me over, and I rode the lawnmower back to our house when I was on 22, going down the side of the road on a lawnmower.
I did not know that.
Yep. Oh, it was hilarious.
I could just see you out there, horns honking, Crysta waving. And
Yeah, I had my Dr. Pepper, had on my cowboy hat that's got the skull on it, and I was actually came back from having lunch with some friends that day, and I was dressed up. I mean, I had on a nice shirt, nice
ah,
pair of jeans, makeup, whole 9 yards, and I'm on the lawnmower going down the side of 22. Yeah. Do you remember the song by Gretchen Wilson? I'm a redneck woman.
not offhand. Gonna
Oh,
sing it?
No, I'm not going to sing it. But it's like I'm a redneck woman. I ain't a high class broad. I'm a product of my raising. I say, hey, y'all, and yeehaw. Yeah. When I was going down the side of 22, that song was in my head. Like, Jesus. Yeah. I've had a couple of people comment about like me and my garden and that it's like this amazing like next step in my life and they didn't know I had that in me and I'm like I'm loving this. I'm loving this country, this living in the country stuff. I do. I love it.
Oh my goodness, that's all I heard about before you found the place.
What?
Ooh, red. That's all I heard about before you found the place out there. You wanted to be in the country,
Yep.
and you did it. It's beautiful. So is anybody on with us today, Crysta?
Let's see here. Ann is on and Kath is on with us. Hey, Kath.
Hey, Cam.
And Ann says, how about sheep? Nope, no sheep. No sheep either.
Sheep, goats, pretty much the same thing.
But, 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 I am thinking about rabbits.
Oh, cool.
Well, rabbits, you can use the pelts. You can eat them. Also, their droppings. Now with cow and horse manure, you and chicken manure, you have to compost it before you put it on your anything that you're going to eat, any of your plants or anything for fertilizer. But with rabbits, you can just throw it directly on. What? I
Alrighty then.
Man, the stuff I have learned in the last 3 weeks about farming and Delania's on with us. Hey Delania.
Hey, girl.
So yeah, well you'll meet her when you're here this trip, but Michelle is going to teach me like I canned stuff with my grandma when I was like before I was 10, so we're talking over 40 years ago. And so my friend here Michelle does a lot of canning, and so she is going to teach me how to can my vegetables and my peaches and stuff. So cuz we've got 3 peach trees out here that are full of peaches. We've got 3 of them. So I need to learn how to can my peaches. So Sue, what else are you going to do on that you're painting on right now?
Well, I'm building up my background right now with about, I'd say, 3 shades of green and, like a lime green for my bush. And then I found these cute little native flowers in pictures I researched that are like purple and pink. So I'm going to put those in the bush for color.
Oh, cool.
Then we'll have some more green grass here. And because it's closer, I'll make it brighter. Then I'm going to do, this is actually going to be a pine tree. And then we're going to have a couple bears kind of peeking out somewhere in here. And then down at the bottom, it'll say Southside Serenity.
Oh, awesome.
I'll put some smoke through the mountains after I build them up a little bit more. And I think I'll do a couple real light, puffy clouds up there too.
That's awesome. So Delaney said that she'd love to learn how to can. I will ask Michelle if she's willing to, if she's here, I'll maybe put up a video on my litter to glitter. You're going to be seeing a lot more plant stuff as I'm learning and along with my painting on my Facebook pages. So just get used to it. And then Delaney says, ooh, send me some peaches for my ice cream I've been making. I will send you a box of peaches when they come in. They're only about that big right now, but they're size of a quarter right now. But I kid you not, there's at least 500 peaches on one tree. It's amazing. So
So we can look forward to upcoming lives called Going Domesticated with Murphy.
Going domestic. Cass says it sounds beautiful, Sue, what you're doing. All right.
Thank you. Let's hope so.
Hey, Austin, can you come clean this brush? Yeah, what I'm using Pro Stick. I clean my brush as soon as I'm done. I don't give it 10
Oh,
or 15.
yeah. You know, I've gotten to the point, you had mentioned that on a video the other day on your Miss Lillian's about how you got to clean it right away or whatever you said. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm to the point now because I use Pro Stick on these where I use one of my cheaper brushes and I
Uh-huh.
chuck it. I'm over it. I just chuck it.
Ma and Deb are watching on YouTube. Austin just walked in and told me, hey, Ma, hey, Deb. What?
Also in the hospital.
What?
She said, "Hi, loves. I'm in the hospital. Love you."
Okay, Ma. I just heard from Austin that Ma is in the hospital, guys.
Oh no!
I'm not sure what's going on with Ma. As soon as I get off of here, Ma, expect a phone call from me. Please pick up. I am. Yeah. So I will get on the phone with Ma as soon as we're off of here. So, guys, prayers up for Ma. Let me find out
Love
what's.
you, Ma.
Huh?
I'm saying I love you, Ma.
So, okay. Now I'm wondering what's going on with Ma. Hey, Austin,
Yeah.
let me have your phone.
Okay. You unlocked it. I don't think I have Maul's number.
You don't have Ma's number? Do you have Rich's?
No.
Okay. So, Ma, Austin says he doesn't have your number, but as soon as we get off this live, I will be calling you. So, be ready.
Yeah. I hope you're okay.
Delaney says she loves that name for the lives. Being domesticated with Murphy.
Yeah, I think she knows the inside scoop on that.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about something like that. You know how, what was that Shakespeare Taming of a Shrew? I was thinking of something like Taming of the Feral Housewife.
Oh, geez. Only you.
Yeah. I am a feral housewife. I get it. So
I'm telling you what, leaning over and doing this, not the best for somebody with a bad back.
I was wondering how you were doing with that. Anne says Delania is praying for Anne or for Ma. Anne says, oh no, praying for her. Please keep us posted. Kath says she's sending love to Ma. Yeah, so everyone is saying just keep them posted. And I will, like I said, as soon as we are done, I'll reach out to Ma and find out what's going on with her. So I do not like hearing that one of our own is in the hospital.
Yeah, and she's family.
She is. I mean, okay, so I know that it sounds like I'm saying M-A like Ma, but for me it's Ma, M-A-W. And so Ma has kind of adopted me. She never had a daughter, so I'm the daughter she never had. And I adore Ma, and so I really need to make sure that she's okay.
Yeah, I got to meet her when I was down there, first or second trip, and
Yeah,
I think it was the first one.
yeah, she's supposed to be coming to the crafting convention on Sunday, and
Really?
so I know that you'll see her. Hopefully, you'll see her when she's here. When you're here, and so let's hope. I'm going to hop up real quick, grab another brush, and I'm going to work with the gray Pro Stick on the jewelry box. I'll get some more of that laid down because I only did a wipe on it on the live I did on Tuesday. But let me grab another brush.
Yeah, that'll be great because we've got a lot of prep to do before we go, and whatever Crysta doesn't get done before I get down there, we'll do together.
Yeah, and I'm trying. I know how much we've got to do when you're here, so I'm trying to get as much of this prep done before you get here. What's going on, Austin?
Just put in chat, not sure.
Well, Deb says, I hope it isn't serious, Ma. Ma says, not sure, maybe pneumonia. Rich is here
Oh,
with her. Okay, so Ma, if you wouldn't mind, I won't get it until after we're off the live. But if you would please text me what hospital you're in, what room you're in. I mean, I don't know if you're in the ER or if you're in a room. If you could just well, like I said, I'll call you as soon as I get off here. That's going to be a definite. I will call you as soon as I get off here. What's up? So, oh God, this thing is so small. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. This is just if you didn't watch the one on Tuesday for my Miss Lillian's live, this is a jewelry box. I think Shorty spent like, I don't want to say like under $15 for these, and they're brand new. And so you can see it still has all the stuff in it, all the packing and stuff. And so Sue and I are going to be painting these at the crafting convention. So I want to get them primed.
and it's pretty neat how many people are signing up for the classes, how to paint furniture and, selling furniture.
And I really like this convention and the way that they're setting it up, because we got to send out polls to people that sign up for our classes. And we get to ask them questions like for our Furniture Painting 101 class. I put up a poll, what is your level of experience? Never done it, but I'd like to. I've done a couple pieces, but nothing fancy. I'm a furniture artist myself. And so we've gotten feedback on their level. And so that's going to help us tailor those classes to their level of experience, and which helps us a lot. And then also they're picking out what they want to see. So for our blending class, we let them pick how many colors we're going to be blending. So do you want to see one color or two colors, three colors, all the way up to 5 colors? And so they're picking what kind of, how many colors they want to see us, how to do a blend with colors. And so it's really nice, the feedback we're getting from the people that are in our classes. So they get to actually learn what they want to learn.
So what's the latest on that? I haven't checked. Was it still at 2 colors blend?
Sue, you kind of broke up there. Say that again.
What was the latest on the blending colors? How many? Was it 2?
3.
3 now?
Yep.
So I don't know about anybody else. If you've got allergies and you tip your head over, your nose runs.
Oh yeah. Well, when my allergies, I get the one open and the one closed. Like one side of my head is stuffed and the other side is just running. And I hate that. That drives me nuts when you got the half and half.
Yeah.
It's like, make up your mind. Oh, man. All right. I've got Ma on the brain.
Yeah, I figured that was going to throw a wrench in your thinking.
Yeah. I'm just worried about her. So, guys, I'm sorry. I just, I want to make sure Ma's okay. Delaney says, oh, my God, I can totally relate to that. I've been dealing with that all this week. The one stopped up and the one. Renee is on with us. Delaney said, "Is there a virtual option to watch classes?" No, but yeah,
But
but
we're gonna fix that if we can.
yes, I've been talking to the promoters about Wi-Fi access. If I can get Wi-Fi access, then Sue and I will be live streaming on Painting with Whiskey and Women, our classes, and of course sharing them to Litter to Glitter and Milo and Picasso. So even though and we may not be able to interact with you because we are going to have a room full of people that are they're taking the classes, but we have spoken to the event coordinator about getting us Wi-Fi. If we can do that, it's going to be streamed to Painting with Whiskey and Women. Delaney says, "We understand because we all know how caring you are, Crysta. That's one of the reasons why we love you so much." Thank you, Delaney. Oh, Renee's on. Hey, Renee. And she says, "Crysta, you amaze me. You paint with good clothes on, and then you paint on the floor and nothing underneath of it. I would have paint everywhere." Well, the thing is that these are not good clothes. These are painting clothes. And also, you should see my floor. I have paint everywhere. It's just that usually I do put something down. I just grabbed this because I was done with this and I didn't want to just sit here and watch Sue paint. So I'm trying to.
Hi, Renee. Y'all got to tune in and see her too on Two Chatty Chicks.
Oh,
Oh my
absolutely.
God.
Renee blows me away with some of the stuff she does.
I don't even know where she gets all that energy. I really don't think you sleep, Renee. I really don't.
She doesn't. There's been a couple of times that I couldn't sleep and I'd be up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm like, well, I'm just going to shoot Renee a message. And when she wakes up, she'll get back with me. Right. And then 5 minutes later, Renee and I are on video chat at like 3 in the morning. That woman doesn't sleep.
Yeah.
Which is, she does so much. She really does.
Gosh, talk about talented though. I'm like every time, and I'm not kidding. I'm not saying that to be nice. She blows my mind, and I'm so glad to have found somebody that does that to me. I mean, there's a ton of talented artists online for sure, but she does things that really catch my attention.
Yes.
Speaks to my soul.
So let me get you guys. I am actually doing stuff, guys. I just realized y'all couldn't see what I was doing. I'm sorry. And I am actually, Sue, I am going to start tapping this on. This piece is so slick that I think in order, I'm going to have to tap it.
We could deal with that. Like I said, I really think I want to do stencils anyways.
Okay.
So once you've got the prepped, I'll probably do, a stencil with the swap mutters up before we go.
All right.
What you got in mind for yours?
What?
What do you have in mind for your jewelry box? No idea?
Look into my eyes. Are you really asking me 2 weeks before a project what I have planned? Seriously? I thought you knew me better than that.
Yeah, because that'll change 5 minutes before.
I could have the
But we all do that.
Could have the best laid plans. Be like, this is what I'm going to do. I got it all planned out. Order stuff in. Be like, and then right before I do it, no, I'm going to do this instead.
Yeah. I think we all do that in actuality.
I can't believe you actually asked me that question. Oh my God. What's my plan? It's so cute. You think I have plans.
I believe in you. So that will be the base. I'll add a little bit more darks and lights, and And I'll put my cute little pink and purple flowers in there. And then I think what I'll do while we're still live is go ahead and get out my pinstriping brush.
Ooh.
Yeah, because Crysta really likes that. And
All
I'm
right.
going to
Well,
do my tree branches.
I am going to get this painted, and then I'm going to have Austin put you just up on the screen. Watching Sue do any type of pinstriping. Oh my God. Sue is the bomb when it comes to pinstriping.
Well, this is going to be kind of loose. Loosey goosey. If I can find a brush, I only have 15 million of them.
Okay, Austin, when Sue comes back, just put her up on the screen. Because, yeah, she is like awesome with her pinstriping. And I love watching Sue pinstripe.
Yeah. This will be a loosey goosey demonstration, but at least I get my branches in there, then I'll go in and make it a pine tree later.
Get it, girl.
Kitty girl.
Get it, girl. Get it, get it, get it, get it, girl. Yeah.
Oh, my crazy friend. Okay. Let's see. I guess this tree would be closest. Get back. Get back, Jack. Get back.
Yeah, when I'm out there with Sue or Sue and I are together and she starts pinstriping, y'all might not be as impressed as I am, but yeah, I just kind of stop and watch because I am in absolute awe.
I doubt they'll be as impressed as you. Okay, I can only get the camera to show so much of it, but here goes. Really no big deal.
Well, I know, but it's one of the things I like watching you do.
Okay, I get that. I accept that.
It's kind of like you watching me yell at my husband. It's one of your favorite.
And you know, when you do this, you have to hold your mouth just right.
Yeah, you have to hang your tongue out at the correct angle.
Yeah. But this is generally how I'll do my lettering. It's a lot easier for me than using a stencil. Is it even showing on there?
Yeah, some of it. I mean, when you get to the top, it's kind of off the screen, but it's all right.
Yeah, I'm having space issues here now.
Renee says, "Hey Sue, love watching y'all. I did last night. I took a full gummy last night and slept like a baby." Nicole's on. Nicole's on. She
Hi,
says,
Nicole.
Sarah Poo and Kat loves you guys.
Oh, my babies.
Renee says, you all really are amazing in yourself with what y'all do. I learn something every time I watch y'all." Kath
Wow.
says, yeah, that's a high compliment coming from Renee. Kath says that I follow Renee too. Delania says, I can't keep my hand still long enough to be able to do something like that.
Well, here's the thing, guys. It's a really long brush, and the longer, the better. And all you're doing is laying down the tip and pulling. You don't have to really watch the brush, just watch where you're going with it. And granted, a lot of these lines I'm doing right now, they're going to be covered up with pine needles. But the parts that show through, it'll give it a nice base. Hoping.
Yeah, I'm so fangirling. I know that y'all can't see me, but I've got my tablet up and I'm like got her on full screen on my tablet. And yeah, I do this all the time. So Nicole says that Sarah Pooh said hi, Nana, and Catherine too. They are watching y'all. Catherine is yelling for y'all. Sarah is waiting for I love you, dollies. Laugh out loud. Sarah Pooh wants to paint.
Oh, I do. I love my Dolly babies, my Sarah Pooh Owens and Peanut Owens. And I need Nicole to call me later. I got to tell you something.
Look at her go.
You're so funny.
Why? Nicole says yes, ma'am. But yeah, I love watching you pinstripe, and I've seen you do lettering and stuff. And I mean, to me, the best thing about being an artist, and one of the worst things about being the artist, is kind of the same. Is that if you're really an artist, you know what you're good at, and you know what other people are good at. And when you see somebody that has a level of talent for certain things that you wish you could do, I have no problem telling them that is amazing.
Well, I don't think a lot of people realize that I started tattooing in 1980.
Right. You were a tattoo artist. Renee says that watching her do that is very relaxing.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you.
It's very much a Bob Ross moment.
Oh, wow. Bobby Ross.
I know.
All right. This tree's better.
Hey, Austin, put me back up. Austin,
Oh,
can you put me back up? Oh, there I am. Okay, so Renee says, "Oh my gosh, how cool is it that you're a tattoo artist?" I have always wanted a tattoo by Sue ever since I met her, and she told me that she was a tattoo artist first. I'm like, I want a tattoo by Sue, and I've seen some of her work, and it is amazing. Some of the stuff she's done. But just to let you guys know, Sue got rid of her gear and stuff years ago, and so she doesn't tattoo anymore. And I've been trying to talk to her about getting back into it.
yeah.
So
Well, I quit because I ended up having a heart attack, stroke, and a brain aneurysm. And
that
I
will
was
do.
like, okay, my hands were real shaky. I'm like, I'm never going to be able to do this again. But I healed, as Joshua would say, you healed.
Renee says, "Oh my gosh, you should." So Renee says that you should get back into tattooing
We've discussed it, huh, Crysta?
at great length. At great length. Renee says, "Oh, I didn't know that about you. She didn't know that you had the aneurysm and stroke and heart attack. Yeah, all at the same time. Yeah, it was one event: heart attack, stroke, and aneurysm."
June 26, 2013.
Anne says she wants a tattoo from you guys. Renee says, "I think we've all been through a lot and we're blessed." And
Yes.
Delania says she didn't realize that either. And she says, "Thanks goodness you're doing so well." So,
Oh, thank you.
yeah. Sue, are you about ready to wrap up?
Yeah, because Sue's not going to be able to stand up straight when we're done.
Okay. And I want to, and I'm sorry, guys. I just want to get to Ma and see that she's okay. I want to, and so what I will do is go over to Painting with Whiskey and Women, and I'll make a little post after I talk to Ma, and let you guys know in Painting with Whiskey and Women what's going on with her. And as I get updates, I'll update you guys in the Painting with Whiskey and Women group. I don't want to put it on my personal because I've got the Whiskey and Women group is so small and tight knit. I don't want to throw her business out on my personal Facebook because, you know, I've got several thousand people on there. And I don't want to put it on Whiskey and Women because I've got a couple thousand people that follow me there. But the Whiskey and Women group is small. And I want to get you guys an update. So as soon as if you hopped on late, Ma is in the hospital and she said they're thinking it might be pneumonia. I'm not sure if she's in the ER. I'm not sure if she's in a room, but I'm worried. So I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to instantly go call Ma. And as soon as I get off the phone with Ma, I will put a post in the Whiskey and Women's group to let you guys know how she's doing. So, guys, Sue, tell them what you're about, girl. Let's wrap up.
All right. My name is Sue, and I'm the owner of Milo and Picasso, located here in Sevierville, Tennessee, inside the Fleet Traders Paradise at the foot of the Smoky Mountains. We're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 9 to 4:30. I do still have a pretty good selection of Dixie Belle chalk paint products. Anything that is by Dixie Belle is 50% off. It's a super good deal. And if you paint furniture or even if you do crafts, and another thing I'm doing is if you do come in and buy any Dixie Belle paint, I will give you a sample of Miss Lillian so you can see how wonderful it is.
So 50% off Dixie Belle and a 8-ounce.
Well, I'll give a sample.
Gotcha. Okay, so you've got some of the samples.
I'm actually putting them in a container for them.
Okay.
Unless I have a partial bottle, I'll give them that too. I try to give them a color they'll use.
Awesome. So I am Crysta with Litter to Glitter, furniture artist out of Berry, Texas. Guys, we love you, and I am going to go check on Ma right now. Bye, guys.